Okay, everybody, just trying to get these war videos out quickly and efficiently. This is war number 8. We're going up against 2099. Apparently, old leader from Savage Squad or something is in there. I don't know who this person is, but anyway, there was a lot of talk in the chat. Kind of always fun to go up against people you know. So we're getting into the first fight, which is Node 11, Enhanced Special 2. Scouted this out as Hood. I've seen him a couple times now. Nothing too scary for me. I'm just gonna take in Captain and do the parry heavy, parry whatever. Just keep chugging along. Don't necessarily need to do so many heavies. I think I've been carried away with those, and I think it's hurting my game a little bit. So I'm going to. Ooh, look at that speeding up. I don't know what that is. That's definitely post fight. That didn't happen in the game. I don't have that quick reaction time to speed up my playstyle just for some lag like that. Anyway, we are gonna basically just try and keep some sort of fury up. It does enhance my damage quite a bit, so it's good to have. Don't want to eat a special 2. I don't really worry about it because I could just evade the first one and block the rest of them, and I have high block proficiency. But at the same time, why take extra hits when you don't need to? So get the hood down right there without even throwing a special. We move on to node number 17, which is Enhanced Special 1. I came up to this fight at night, and it was a Modoc, and I scouted it out as a Modoc, and I said, you know what, I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna wait until the morning. I wasn't feeling great, so I just said, okay. But morning came, and I got into the fight, and I felt really confident about it once I, held myself together. So I am trying to push him back a little bit. I know that his shield can be removed with a heavy attack, so that's kind of what I'm doing. But I do want to mix in other attacks when I can. Just kind of trying to keep him on his wall is the main game. So anytime I see the star, I throw that heavy, but I actually interrupt my heavy with a special 1, which lowers defensive ability accuracy. You'll see this a couple times this war. I'm a big fan of the special 1 now. Maybe I was a big fan of the special 2 before, but I think I almost prefer the special 1. So I use it again to close out the fight, and we move on to the all or nothing node, which turns out to be this war, a Mephisto. So I get to that, and of course it has 3 persistent charges. Didn't even need to put it in the calculator. There's only one Mystic Champion with 3 persistent charges. But I did have to ask the team a little bit who to use, Vision or Sparky, and they did suggest Sparky. So went in with Sparky, and you're going to see me build some poise charges. That's the main strategy, especially on this node where every single hit puts them closer to a special 3, which will do a lot of damage to you. You want to kind of always do the maximum amount of damage you can. There's something to be said for just doing parry heavies on this node. But I end up going with the medium light medium strategy, trying to ignore the incinerate because it's not going to be an issue before this fight's over. If I'm a little bit lower, that's fine. I'll heal up. So he's got the regen going. I do taunt some specials out of him, which is something. I mean, I'll take that. Throw an extra few specials, decide to throw the special 1, gets him down. It's just no problem. I mean, that's the way I always want it to go. Hopefully I don't see somebody even worse on that node sometime in the future, but I've heard Korgs get placed there, potentially the Thing. Not trying to give anybody any ideas. But anyway, we have a Medusa on the Dismay node. I'm deciding to boost up for this. Kind of one of those Sixth Sense things. I've done this fight unboosted, no problem, but I just wasn't feeling like I could get it done without boost. So I throw on the 200% science. I throw on the champion. I've got a lot of boosts right now because I don't know where I got those boosts. Anyway, I'm throwing. I think they're just accumulating. Those champion boosts are great. They come every week or so. You get one of each, the little ones and the big ones. So I'm throwing on the lesser boosts as well as the attack or the champion boost, and then I throw in an invulnerability boost too. I was that nervous about this fight. I was just not feeling it. So I decide to go in with Captain America Infinity War, and I'm doing the parry heavy, of course, but I'm going to try and mix in other attacks as well. So I get clipped on the first heavy. Luckily, my combo was 0, so the dismay node is not ticking for anything. That's pretty funny, actually. I didn't realize that's a thing. And it doesn't tick until you lose your combo again. So I'm pretty good right now. So hindsight 2020, I would have thrown a special 1 here after I bait the heavy. I get clipped again. I'm evading too early or something. Now the dismay node is ticking for 25. It's practically nothing. It's a non-issue. But I am out of indestructible boosts, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. I'm very glad that I boosted the way I did. Throw another heavy there, trying to build up the kinetic charges again. There they are. They're back up to 4. Have another special 2 handy. I'm still not comfortable doing that trick where you only hit the special 2. I know people are going to say do it, but I'm still not ready. I think I need more practice. I did do it a few times in a duel before, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. Going for the 5-hit combo, get another special 2 off. It's looking a lot better. I'm still only ticking for 25, which is, it's just funny the way this dismay works sometimes, right? Even right now, if I lost my combo, it wouldn't be that bad. But 22 hits or something. So we've got her without any furies. It looks like I'm ready for a special 1, and that one gets her down, thank God. So a little bit of a rough fight, not the best way to handle that node, but hey, that's what the boosts are for, right? So I scout a Sabretooth on this one. Could have been a bishop, so I did go to the calculator. You know, the difference between a Sabretooth and a bishop is big, and so I could have probably done it with Sparky, but I had my boost going. I didn't want to wait around to see if the regen was going to be a problem. I would have asked alliance mates, and I knew that with Captain I'd get the petrifies going, and it wouldn't be an issue at all. So I'm already reversing his regen a little bit on when I parry, and you know it's not like I'm really going for a reverse regen kill here. What I'm going for is just for the regen not to be a problem for me. That's really all I want. So that's why we're also doing parry heavy exclusively, pretty much, because I'm trying not to proc dexterity because of this burden of might node. I'd like to get a special off if I can, but it has to be a special 2 because this is cornered and I don't want to give him too much power with my bleeds on the special 1. So right there is the last hit. It was kind of a non-issue. Any hit would have killed him at that point. So the Sabretooth goes down, and the next fight, of course, is the Void. Look at how common he is on this node. I mean, 7 times I've seen him on this node. 2 out of the last 4 times have been Void. It's one. I mean, I can see why he's tricky here. I mean, he's tricky on any stun immune fight, right? And this has some armor on it too. Because of the breakthrough, eventually it starts to reverse the armor. I messed up big time here by getting to my past 10 hits right at the start, so I'm kind of always playing catch up here. And Void is just, he's just hitting into my block so much. He's not playing nice. I already have the next debuff on me. I have to get past this. I need to get to 10 hits again. I need to get to 30 hits, and now I'm being a little more risky. I'm intercepting. This damage, you know, over time. This is just me playing poorly. I can do this fight ending with, like, you know, 80 or 90% if I'm really careful. I think I've just taken it so many times now that I was a little bit less careful this fight, and kind of costing me here. I mean, the breakthrough's almost in my favor. I think after 50 hits, it's not just that they have 0 armor, but it starts to go a little negative, I think. Really hoping this Void would just cut me some slack here and stop hitting into my block so much. I intercept right there with the special 1 for the 50th hit, and it looks like he just backs up again. Double medium, back up. Double medium, back up. So I'm really cautious, but at this point, this is pretty much the worst you can play this node without actually dying or getting hit. Like that one time I got hit a couple times in the early part of the fight. This is pretty much the sloppiest you can do it, but it gets you down, and I'm hitting quite hard towards the end there with that breakthrough node. So we move on to I think I had to shuttled to this node because I was out of energy, but it's just a cable. I don't even heal Sparky. I'm still boosted, actually. They were able to get me there without before the boost ran out. And so there's that. I'm just going to be building some poise here, just because I accidentally parried at the start. I ended up just going in for a combo just to build some distance. Yeah, 10 poise charges and go in is pretty much the way I want to play this. So 8 charges, 9 charges, get those evades. Try not to hold your block too much, and you'll be okay. Look at those hits. I mean, that's it. I just refreshed the taunt on him. He throws a special one. I evade most of it. He does go unstoppable. Kind of risky there for me to go in. I noticed it afterwards that I was successful, and decided not to punish him again, because I thought, you know, that's just asking for it. I bait the heavy correctly and get him down. So very, very close war. As far as I can tell, it came down to like a diversity point. I may be off base there, but we'll throw that down. We'll bring up the war summary. It might have came down to a diversity point. Maybe it came down to something else. I'm not sure, but it was very close. So good war to you guys in 2099. This is the summary. I spent kind of a lot of glory there trying to heal up Captain America World War II, or Infinity War to full for that Sabretooth fight, where I probably could have gone in with either Vision or Sparky, to be honest. I think both of them could have handled it. But yeah, we're back up to 4-4. So are we potentially saving our season? I'm not sure. That would be great. We'd love to end up in Plat 1. So hopefully we got some of those boosts. Those gray boosts came in the store last week, one of each type, so everyone got 2 of each of those. And yeah, maybe that can help us push to get back into Plat 1. I'm 51-2, having a pretty good season. I'm pretty happy with it. The one of those deaths was a timeout to a boss, and I think the other one was some BS on a power shield. Not BS, but just, you know, me making a mistake. Anyway, guys, take care. Wish us luck moving forward. Only 4 wars left. These seasons fly by, don't they? Okay, take care.